Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and welcome back to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, and what could be the last episode of this game. Now, the epic conclusion. We've just fought through we resisted the darkness. We fought the beast. We got Dillion back, and we've been crawling through Helheim. And now, up the stairs, I don't know what awaits us. I really don't. I can't even imagine it. Is it further into the mountain? Is it back to the bridge? What is it? I don't know. But we're going to find out. And yes, just to preface this at the beginning, before we really get into everything, I love reading all your guys' comments, so I have heard about the bonus feature that we're going to watch after this. And then we will also check out the trailers for Hellblade 2. Because I know those trailers were released like last year, but even then, I don't really remember what happened in the trailer. And having the actual perspective of this game and everything, and the way this game's going to end, going into the trailers for the sequel is going to be so much different. So I am excited and incredibly nervous about what exactly you're getting into. Now, we ended here last time.
Look! What? Okay. Hela's gate. Hela's gate. Hela.
Oh,
She's there.
good lord.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again.
Nope. Last time it tricked us. Tricked us real good.
The gods.
Not a fan.
I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillion. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
Yes.
She can't. It's too dangerous. Too weak.
Oh.
She has the soul. She is rotting. She is nearly dead.
Oh god, the amount of deaths that we had in the last one. Oh, I felt so bad.
Hela is powerful.
I was like actually panicking that I was gonna do it. Just gonna ruin it all.
Or she must go back. Find another way. There is no reason. There has to be another way. She can't find. Turn back.
Huh.
Odin's. Is she strong enough?
I don't know which way's which yet, so.
She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. She can't.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those.
She's done it before. She can. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it?
Like,
There must be a way. You have to try.
I don't know which way's I feel like it wants me to go that way. It wants me to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Still want to look around. Oh, see? And I'm glad we did. It's the last one.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
That's about right. Because Ragnarok's not just about the gods ending. You know, like that's the big focus, but it's everything. Everything falling apart. And what a what a story to tell in our final chapters, right? Ragnarok. Oh, good. Oh, great. This isn't... Well, ooh. I don't know. There's like nothing gross about it. It's just like chains and hooks from the ceiling. Not good. Not used for good things. Especially considering where we are. It's a bad time. Oh, we're overlooking the bridge. Okay. So does this give us the... Does it give us the angle? Almost. Kind of. It's like almost, yes. Whoa. Part of the bridge. Okay. So we need to get to the other side. Somewhere. We need to get somewhere else to see the other angle. Okay. I don't think that I can. Can't. Can I? Can I ride the chain down? No. No, no, no. We gotta be smarter. So it was a good idea to actually go this way first, because that's not only got us a part of the story, but oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I gotta start charging up the sword more. And I know it's like just now, as the conclusion approaches. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, damn it. Nope. Come on, bro. Sword. Fucking. I get the blade of Odin. What are you gonna do? Nothing.
Don't give up.
Oh.
You're close.
There it is.
Finished.
Hell yeah.
She's ready. Focus now.
Whoa.
Behind you.
You know what? Full focus. Ooh. Yeah. God.
Got the mirror. The mirror. Focus is on. He's too fast.
Oh, now I know.
Focus.
Glowing Grom can hit the ghosts. I just need to, not get hit myself. Such a cool, way to improve that. Like, you can still use focus, but the fact that it is the blade that it is, right? And showing, earlier in the game, we couldn't hit them when they were smoke. We needed to use focus. But now, having a blade like this, being able to hit them when they're smoke without needing focus, but if we do focus, it's just twice as good. It's just cool how they illustrate the progression, right? How we've improved. It's pretty sick. And then just getting, the voices are talking about it, getting Dillion's soul. It's I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm sure Hela's gonna be pissed that we even made it this far. Killed her dog.
It's a worthless soul.
But it's all she has to give.
She has a warrior soul. What more could she
Oh, interesting. Soul for a soul?
Of course she is, no matter what she does.
That would make sense. She would do that.
You can see it.
The bridge.
Give up her soul.
It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's
for Dillions.
She's done it before.
You have to fight on.
Be powerful.
The final battle.
Get his soul back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
Hell yeah. Ah, God, that character development. So good. Yep, I had a feeling.
She can do it. She can do it. She can still see the secrets.
Very cool. Oh,
So special.
she's only gotten stronger through this whole thing.
She must
Even as
see. She has the sight.
not comfortable this has been for her. Oh, that's weird. What is that? Is that something? Can I? Let me see from a different angle. That's something. Oh yeah, that's got to be.
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a
It
way.
creates the thing.
She can see.
Oh, that's so cool.
She can do it.
That's so crazy.
She aligns herself.
I mean, even to this point in the game, it's still impressing me. And with as small of a team as this is, it's nuts. Like, really.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
All right. So bad times all around. Oh, what is that? Hello. Didn't expect to be able to open it, but you know, you never know. You never know. So you gotta try. Oy. Jeez. What have we unlocked? Prison? Oh. Ooh. Alright.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures.
Jeez.
Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash. Trolls will walk the land. Men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty bad time. Though we did take out Surt, but also we don't know if Ragnarok already happened. It's pretty bad out there. There could be. And I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, it's just all got me thinking, right? Oy. Oh, man. I will say, though, that battle with Fenrir was badass. Obviously, we didn't really get its name until I saw the achievement for it. But it's very cool. What a crazy design for him too, right? Like in Helheim, just this giant rotting dog. It was like really badass. And the fact that they incorporated the audio so well into that fight. Like among all the moments in the fight, there's the one where it was like complete darkness and he's out in the edges of the room and you gotta like listen to where the sound is coming from. So cool. Okay. I don't know if I should go up here first or go in there. Oh, we're going up here first because we got story. Ooh. The last one.
The Northmen say that each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok. For it is nigh.
Oh boy. Way he says it. It's, that answers my question, I guess. You know, did it already happen? No, but it's about to. Yeah, that's great. Alright, yep. Oh. Thought I did. Oh. Get. Nope, not gonna get me today, bro. Ah. Cool.
Finish this. And behind you.
Oh. Oh, there's two of you. Okay, I took out the other guy, so. Get him. Grom. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Oh, you were hiding behind him. Whew. Damn it. I saw him too. He was smoking.
You can do this. Make it. Go
Oh.
again.
Hell yeah. Oh.
The mirror focus. It's building.
I want to, but I also like
Keep down.
being able to attack them when there's smoke. It's pretty cool without the focus. You know? Okay. Alright. We survived, and this puts the bridge back together. Okay. Son of a bitch. Another fight? Anyone else? Alright. Decided. Press on. Cross this bridge. I don't know. I don't know. There's that one side of the bridge that has the door that we can't get into, which looks like it goes outside again. But then, obviously, there's like the other side of the bridge. Which, looks hella ominous. I mean, that could very well be believably, they did say it. Wait, Hela's Gate. I don't know if that takes us directly, like her room. Oh, we're doing this. Okay. Oh. Not today. Oh. Nope. And. Nope. Bah. Cool.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
Let's go.
Get out of the way!
Oh. Heh. Hell yeah. Damn it.
Defend yourself. You're too slow.
Oh. Nope. Too slow. Alright, you guys are next.
Too many of them.
Shit. Gotta keep that health, okay? Oh my god.
It's nearly over.
Get him, get him, get him.
She finished him.
Oh, oh fuck. I was like, there's two. Damn it.
Get up quick.
Hell no, we're not.
It's not over. It's not over. You can do it. Keep going.
Oh. Get around him. There we go.
Behind you.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking worry about this guy.
We can anticipate the moves.
Okay. Damn it. No.
Get up quickly. The mirror. Her focus is growing. She can pass.
Oh. Get him. Oh. Come on.
He's gone.
Fuck him up.
Behind you.
Oh. Nope. Damn it. Ah.
Quickly get up.
Don't die. So well, we've come so far.
They're winning.
Nope. No, fuck you, dude. Hell no. Gross.
Finish. You won.
Oh my god, that was... I didn't know if we were gonna make it out of that one for a second.
Where is she going?
Oh, damn.
She's getting closer to Hela. She's going to die. I'm scared. Wait.
Look at that door, man.
What happens to me when she dies?
That's crazy.
We die too. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Oh, that's weird. The voice is talking about them dying if we die.
If she sacrifices herself, she sacrifices. Wait.
Whoa.
What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us? We die too. Do we die too?
Oh my god.
I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die. We don't want to die. I don't want to die. Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop. Stop her. Why is she
Interesting.
Senua, stop. What happens to us?
She's confident, but now the voices are not so confident.
Stop. Stop.
What is...
I don't want to die.
What is this?
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
Interesting.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Whoa.
Stop. You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
Whoa.
They are afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
Leaving behind the old Senua.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No.
Who is
This
this?
place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Who is that? Because we heard that same voice, and it could be just like the narration, but if it's like one of her voices, or is that Hela has been speaking to us since the beginning? Or I may be thinking too much into it. Oh, are those all... those ours? Like everything we did? Like the stories, I mean. Oh. Oh shit.
Be like this. Turn away, Senua. Turn away, Senua!
Oh, she said she took her own life.
You see it, Senua? You see the darkness, faces fear and suffering. You can see it.
Okay.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
Oh. Now we know.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too.
Oh, fuck this
You
guy.
understand, Senua?
So, what the fuck?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
Right.
It was all a lie.
That's about right. That's definitely what it feels like.
You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you! And so you killed her!
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her! You killed her! You are the darkness!
That's so believable. Oh my god. Oh.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The
Ye-
darkness is inside you that will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You can't wish it away. And it will watch as you draw the last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me!
Hell yeah. Fuck him up. So the darkness was like an actual manifestation of her father. And then yeah, so he lied to her. Because I remember we learned that, oh my god, we learned that she took her own life to try to set herself free from the darkness. Only to now learn that that's not what happened. Oh, fucking awful.
Behind you.
Damn it, I was trying to guard.
Watch out.
Ugh. God, the fucking music right now. Oh. So, okay, you know, I was like, maybe her dad wasn't that bad, he was just scared. It's kind of like, I don't know anymore. It seems like he's making shit up to justify his actions.
Careful, Senua.
Oh. Oh. Damn it.
Watch out.
Do your worst. I mean, you are, but... Oh, sorry. Shit. Oh. Nope. Nope. More. Oh, God.
Behind you.
Whoa. Really? A big dude? Holy shit.
Careful.
Well, I guess it is Hela, right? Like, she's thrown down hard. Fuck. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. Damn it.
Behind you.
No. Get him. Go.
Watch out.
Jeez, come on. No, Senua. We're not giving up that easily.
Careful, Senua.
We've come this far. Oh. Hell yeah. That's right.
Watch out.
Oh. Damn it. Cool.
Careful.
No. This is...
Watch out.
Okay, this isn't going as bad. We will fucking defy to the end.
I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Damn right. Yeah, can we just climb up here? Whoa. Okay, that's different.
Look at you. Running forward, moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Whoa. Alright. Just like fighting Cert. Ah. Whoa. Okay, Valrosin. Oh, is that what this is gonna be? Oh.
Behind you.
No. Really? Whoa. Fucking why? Come on. Fuck him up. No. Ah. Oh. Damn it. No. Oh, God. Really back to back. Oh. Again. Who was that? Don't tell me there's another one. Okay.
Dillion! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let him go now. I'm warning you.
Or what? What can he do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
Let's go. Oh. Okay. I was thinking more the middle person, but I guess this works.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of your battle.
Watch out.
Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion.
Behind you.
Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Behind you.
Stop it!
Be careful, Saga.
Oh my God. Why is there so many?
Watch out.
Nope.
Careful,
Fuck.
Saga.
That's cheating.
Let go, Senua. Let go of your battle.
No. Let go. We've come this far. Oh.
You're surrounded.
Yep, that's a bit. Oh, they just keep coming. It's gonna be some like, it's like some philosophical thing.
Watch out.
Like not letting go, like not wanting to save him, but letting go, like
Careful.
there's nothing we can do. Like he wasn't stole. Well, he was. Oh, I don't know. Like this is.
Behind you.
It's just got me. Damn it! It's got me thinking now. It's like. Let him go. Not in the way of like forgetting about him, right? But in the way of like, you know, knowing when to move on. Like, just because he was killed by the Northmen doesn't.
Let go of your battle.
Isn't this whole.
Let go of Dawn. You're going to die.
Oh no. Oh. There was no way. I mean, it makes sense. It felt like that. Yeah, we were beaten pretty bad. Not giving up. But now it's like... Ugh. Oh no. No?
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you?
Ugh.
And I can't save Dillion. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know it's him. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it. But if you won't, you will have to kill me. Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. And you will have no power over me.
Oh shit. I had no idea any. Oh. Yeah, I had no idea any of this was gonna go this way. And then she really did it.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day, a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rot. The darkness is back. The darkness is working. Wait. What is it? It feels... It's different.
Oh.
Is it okay?
This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Did she actually kill Hela?
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel. Hoping what you need is behind every door.
That's
Each time you get hurt,
another story to tell. Well, I mean, I guess the sequel makes sense.
everyone has
Oh my god.
you're human after all. The feeling sometimes wishing you were
I don't know if this music is copyrighted. I hope it's not. But oh my god. I can't believe. Oh my god, it's over. But is it though? Not really. But that was, oh my god. What a fucking journey. Holy shit. Oh my god. Like, okay. The fact that this took such a turn at the end where it's like there never was a darkness. It was just the whole thing that her father put in her head, that she has this darkness and her mother has this darkness too. And so it's like the darkness, listening to the voices of the underworld and this whole thing, and he's doing the will of the gods by getting rid of her mother. And it's like, if she doesn't stop listening to those voices too, then she's gonna end up the same way. And it's like, this dude's crazy. Like at first it was like, maybe he's just not, maybe he's just like really concerned and he doesn't really know how to handle it at all. But then he turned into a monster and like actually killed her mom, and then basically was considering probably doing the same thing to her if she didn't like get her shit together. In his mind, the way like he's seeing it, which is like horrible. Oh my god. Right? And so she's thinking this her entire life that she has this darkness inside of her and all this, but it's never been real. But she thought it was real. Right? And I guess it's one of those things where it's like, it's only as real as you think it is. And it's just like, oh god, it's so fucking sad. And then at the end, the whole like let go, you know, not like, you know, move on, but kind of. like clinging to Dillion and this whole crusade to get him back. It's like I'm on board. Like, yeah, he was killed in a horrible way and it's terrible. And the fact that, you know, she's blaming, the blame lies with, like, you know, oh, the darkness and its influence on everybody around her. And then the Northmen being the ones that actually killed him. And it's just like that slight realization at the end where it's like, you know, maybe you don't have him. 'Cause you didn't do it. Right? And all the underlying, like, the subtext of all these situations is fascinating. And just like realizing at the end that whole fight was just gonna be endless forever until we stopped, until we gave up, dropped this whole crusade. And then at the end there, it's like with Hela, it's like, was she actually doing that? Was that actually her? Because going from her stabbing Senua, and it's like, maybe that was real. Maybe. Because it was like, you know, they have that last they have that last conversation together. Senua and Dillion. And it's like, oh god, Dillion is a good dude. Dillion's a great guy. From everything we've heard him talk about and everything he's said, seems like a genuinely good guy, right? And so that last bit of closure, you know, being like, it's okay. Like, it's not what we wanted, but, you know, we had love. We had a good time. And that's really what matters. In a way, right? Oh god, there's so much. But yeah, the fact that it transitions from Hela holding Dillion and dropping him to it being Senua actually have done it. And then we see Hela on the ground and it's like, what happened? Like, it could be literal or it could be symbolic. Like, you know, her overcoming. But damn. It's it's a lot. And of course, I want to know what you guys think. What are your interpretations? Because this, obviously, I'm probably gonna sit on this for a while and just like, it's really over time. It's really gonna all piece together. It's a lot. It's really good. It's really good. Well, okay, we're back. We're back here. Oh god, feels like forever since we started this game. It's just been so deep and dense, so good. And Senna was finally like able to move on, though. That at the end of the day, she's able to move on and move past. You know. Now, what that's gonna hold? No idea. We'll find out. But gotta watch this Hellblade feature next. Contains spoilers. Recommend watching after completing, which is what we did.
Who is it? She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming. Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake? And we only see what our inner eye creates for us. this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
That was a crazy moment. Oh.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Very cool.
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait.
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
Yep. Same.
No!
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was Gelt. A Gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The Gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a Gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds.
Very
Another
interesting.
word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was truth, meaning fool, or
Liar.
one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Truth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
So
Make
cool.
a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness such as psychosis is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Psychosis is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
You're already dead. Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favor of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much for coming in. Pleasure. Thanks. It's really interesting for me, and I'd love to be involved. I think it's fascinating. Absolutely.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules.
Calls you to your death. It's an evil voice.
If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you.
Can't see how she's going.
Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with 2 young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, it becomes more difficult until eventually we practice don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
As we all know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow.
Everything is in bits, like a photograph that's torn and put together again. If you move, it's frightening. Colors seem to be brighter now, almost as if they're luminous.
I just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
Sometimes the world appears like a kaleidoscope, and it can be beautiful. When I move quickly, it's a strain on me. Things go too quick for my mind. They get blurred. I often see waviness and melting of the walls. Makes me feel nauseous. At times there's nothing to hold on to. Light goes blank and everything gets switched off.
I just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students that are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what we have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day.
Oh
and then
God.
Someone who would often see hanging corpses in a room, so real that she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is entirely understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds, colours and objects were steeped in meaning to him, forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction, it's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete Senua's quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards, they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I need this sword. It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew her well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain. As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us. My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives. She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and a superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimbal. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exacerbated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
This darkness. It's spreading.
I can see that completely.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillion sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question is, what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
For me, being involved in especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
Yeah, it's super impressive.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory kind of asked us to come along and help them build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
It's wild.
I think all the way through, I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals are able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society. And we need to be open to these new ways of seeing. And it is this spirit that motivated me to create Senua's story and share it with you.
Oh yeah. I'd like to find more about psychosis and mental health difficulties. Visit hellbladehelp.info. God damn. Okay, right. Firstly, that feature, holy shit, that is almost a necessity to watch after playing this game. Like, that is. Okay. Super cool. That's like my first feeling. It's like, that was actually amazing. That's such cool insight into how they did everything. Like, from the concept stage of, like, it was just gonna be this very simple, story-driven game experience, right? And then they started looking into the psychosis thing. And the fact that they actually went to, like, Cambridge and to reach out to all these different people and the experts, and actually taking so much time to listen to them, to understand psychosis and, like, what it is, how it manifests, like, what is it on, like, a base level, and then the differences, and then actually bringing in like the voice hearers and stuff, and actually hearing from them and like what it's like for them, and the fact that so many people are different in what their experience is. It's not just some like blanket thing where basically everybody's pretty much the same except for little differences. It's like some can be drastically different. I mean, hell, the examples they gave where it's like one person is dealing with an angry voice constantly, and it's like banging on the doors and walls, and that's just life. That's just day to day. But then there's the other person that had like the bodies in the room, and so much so that they actually tried to save some of them. And it's just like there's so many different experiences. It's crazy. And the fact that when they were doing like the text descriptions that they got, and then they showed the representation of that in the game, it was like, I was like, oh my god, that's actually that is what I would picture with that description. Like the translation from the description to like what the game actually did was really impressive, right? And seeing how they did the binaural audio recordings and stuff, and then they actually took those tests and actually let the voice hearers listen to them and give feedback on it. Be like, how is this really accurate to what it is? Like, what do you think? Like the level of research and openness that they put into it, that alone impresses me, because it shows that they were very serious and they cared. They wanted to do it right. They wanted to do it really well. You know, they weren't just like trying to just do it, right? And the fact that these people were involved for well over a year is just, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. And it was so cool that the actress that played Senua like was unknowingly auditioning for the role, being told she's like a stand-in, but they were just like, no, she's perfect. But she didn't know that, but she was just giving the best she could, you know, and so genuine. It's just, it's so cool. That's so cool to see how this development actually went, right? And all the steps that they took and the time that they took, right? And I mean, hell, even at the end, bringing everybody back in, and then they all get to see the final product, right? And see how it all of their stories and advice and feedback was taken into account, and how it finally ended up at the end of it all. It's just so cool, right? And the fact that they were even impressed. They were like, that, yeah, right? It's so rad. And I love the fact that they used and I could tell kind of when we first met Druth in the game, that they used the live action recordings. They kind of did like the sort of like slightly off focus look, slightly off focus camera, but it gave such depth. It was cool. It was really cool. And it was just the Druth expressions in the feature were just really funny to me. Like he seems like such a guy, right? Such a character. And what a voice that dude has too. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, I could just listen to this dude tell stories for hours. Great. Oh God, that was awesome. That was genuinely really cool. And honestly, not enough games do featurettes like that. And also not enough games explore this kind of, this topic. There are some, but this was like a gold standard level of commitment to doing it. And yeah, I could talk about it all day. It's just so cool. That was like genuinely such a cool thing, seeing the everything behind the scenes, I guess, right? It's so cool. It's so cool. So definitely want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments about not just the game, but about the featurette. What did you think, right? If this is the first time you're seeing it, or if you've seen it already, I'm sure a lot of you have. I know some of you have, for sure. I mean, that's why you recommended it, right? So, just curious. And now, I gotta go find the trailers for Hellblade 2. Because, oh man, it's not out yet. But now I'm even more ready. Alright, so now I finally located it. Wasn't that hard. I say finally like it was a real journey. Hellblade 2. But it's now called Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. And this was shown off a couple years ago. Yeah, way back when, 2019. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's been that long. I don't know, but we're gonna watch, right? So this is the announcement trailer, and then there's a gameplay reveal. We're gonna watch that too after this. But after playing the first game now, after us finishing it and seeing everything, I am very curious about this and how any of this is even gonna feel, right? Because spoilers, probably gonna talk about the first game. So if you haven't seen it, well, you know what you're getting into. But so the first game ends in a very interesting way, right? Very interesting. And how Rita getting all the lore stones right, the final ones talk about Ragnarok. And how basically everything that's going to happen in Ragnarok. But Druth says to Senua, you know, be careful because Ragnarok is nigh. It's coming. It's going to happen soon. And obviously, we didn't see it. So I'm wondering if this is going to be during Ragnarok or something like that. But anyway, let's just watch and see what happens. Because, hell, it's going to be cool. Damn if it doesn't look good. I know it's a cinematic, but still. Damn, there she is. Oh, look at that. Ugh. Oh, shit. Oh my god. What? Holy shit. Who's that guy? What is... Okay, I got questions now. Okay. Gosh, she's so badass. Still, right? Oh, there we go. Senua's Saga. And I know it was just like a trailer, so it wasn't anything crazy, but I think it was crazy. Like, I'm sorry. The second she started singing, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be different. Oh my god. The detail! Like, the first game was already really detailed, and I know this is cinematic, but still, right? Goddamn. Looks great. And she's taking on this whole face paint. And I don't know the symbolism behind it, but things have taken a turn for Senua since the ending of the first game. And then this, right? So these guys, I'm assuming, based on their look, they're Northmen, which obviously was a pretty not good thing that happened to Senua's family. And by family, I mean Dillion, right? So what is their relevance now? That's interesting. And then this guy is a fucking giant? Like a Jotun? Like the Jotnar? I mean, he doesn't look too good, but that just might be normal. I don't know. It's so crazy that we get such a good shot of it. What the hell is happening? This is just such a cool shot, but it's like, where did this village come from? How did Senua get there? And who's this guy? And is she involved in this? Because the way that the masks and like stuff they're wearing look like the rough look of the guys, the enemies from the first game. They look real not good. She looks like she has had enough. And something's happening. I don't know what it is. That's where I'm at. I don't know. But that's such a cool look. Oh god, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, we gotta watch the gameplay now, because the fact that there is gameplay, yes. Okay, so we've seen the trailer, we've played the first game, we've seen it all. Now we're gonna watch the gameplay for Hellblade 2, and I'm excited. Not gonna drag this out any longer. Let's go. Oh man.
She said, "With our swords, we will forge new stories to strike the gods that haunt us."
Is that Druth? Is it? Oh.
You might see me as weak, but I will show you what lies behind my eyes.
Oh, that's so cool. Reminds me of The Who. Okay.
We will embrace our suffering, soothe our scars of grief, and break their siege of our minds. You may see them as gods, but we will show you what lies behind their eyes.
Oh shit. Well, that was cool.
It's coming. He's here. That's my name. He can smell your fear.
The voices are still there.
It knows our name. How does it know our name?
To risk your own life for what you believe is your sacrifice to make. To lead others to death brings a different kind of burden.
What?
One that Senua would have to learn to bear.
Wait, is that the giant from the trail? No. He had like rocks on him. can't tell. Are we in gameplay?
You smell their fear.
Like, is this isn't the trailer anymore?
Look at the bones.
I don't know.
The bones, that's going to be you. That's going to be everyone.
Oh, the voices.
No one's ever killed a giant before.
They are giants. Oh shit.
Stay down.
Oh. Oh, he's not doing so good.
Those whose eyes are clouded by fear are besieged by the ghosts that haunt them. Senua saw that to win the war we must break this siege. Break it with an unshakable truth. Break it with an impossible feat.
Get ready. It's about to start.
Oh shit.
Get ready.
This is different than like Draugr. Oh, oil. Wait, what? Oh. They like... Oh no. Oh god, you can't see. I don't like it. Varric. She made friends. Oh. This didn't work. Oh. Oh god. Oh. This is insane. Yo. That's so not okay. Whoa. This is insane what she's gotten involved in. That's so cool. So it's... They're lighting the spears. Oh my. Whoa. This is one giant.
Help me!
Oh. Okay, that's fucked up. What? He said help. He said help. What the fuck? What? 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 I mean, he ate the guy. That was pretty dark. But then this whole time he's like... He's trying to get her attention to ask for help?
I know you.
And that, I know... Who is... Is this somebody that was turned into a giant? Or, like... What? I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. Who knows? And okay, I like how it's like gameplay reveal, and at no point could I tell the difference between the cinematic and the gameplay. Not really, until I started really looking for it. But it's like, it's so seamless. It's so smooth. You don't see the cuts because there aren't really cuts. It just goes from cinematic to you playing the game. It's crazy. Kind of a lot like God of War does, right? Like you have the cinematics, but then it just like goes into the game. But like the graphical fidelity between the cinematic and the gameplay being the same makes it even harder to tell. That's so cool. This is gonna be so good. When do we know when it comes out yet? Is there a date? There probably isn't. Probably is not a date. Oh my god. But this is an interesting direction. Giants, multiple giants. They're specifically out here hunting one or trying to kill this guy. Why? I don't know. That's the question. Why? Right? Is this Ragnarok? Is this part of it? Or did the giants do something and they're retaliating? But they actually started naming people. I was like, oh, she's got friends now. Like she went and found people. She found somewhere to belong after basically at the end of the first game having nothing. Ending with nothing. After letting Dillion go. Right? So it's cool. But it's even more fascinating knowing where the hell this is gonna go. Like what? What? Oh my god. I'm gonna be thinking about this for days because I really gotta process what the hell this is. This is so rad. And it's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. But the fact that the gameplay like has you going in there, sneaking around, right? Observing. Then you have to get the hell out of there. But I like how the guy was throwing the oil, and then you actually have to throw the spear. You actually got to be part of it. It's cool. It's not just a cinematic happening. And then you guys got to run out, and you're like at like every few feet you're trying to turn around and throw a spear, and it's clearly not working, but you're trying until you get out, and then you get out behind your fort, and then it's still not really working. He's not stopped. And he just smashes the fort, and it's like the force of these guys. This is just one. We don't even know what the hell else is going to be in this game. And then there's from the trailer, the dude who's like sacrificed on fire. Like, what's that going to be? Is that a group? Is that the group that Senua was part of, or is that another group? Right? Like, And then it seems to be like there's Vikings. So like the Northmen are probably going to be involved in this one more. And Senua is Celtic, and the Northmen killed Dillion. So I don't see them being allies, or maybe they will. I don't know. And also, I love the fact that they are still doing. I love the fact that they kept the voices, and that the whole her psychosis situation is still present. Like obviously we don't know to what extent, but I have faith from how much they put into the first game that they will do just as much with this one. And what that could be as far as like the other experiences could be pretty crazy. Like incomprehensible to someone who does not have or has experienced psychosis, right? And the way they make it so tangible is impressive and sometimes frightening. But damn. Right. Well, let me know what y'all think about this. So you guys have all seen this already. You guys have seen this trailer, the gameplay. You've probably already done the first game. But But I've only just recently, as of recording this, I've just literally finished the game. Like, I've gone within minutes of finishing the game to watching the trailer and this. So it is incredible. Plus, I watched the feature at the end of the first game. So there's a lot, and I have a lot of love for this game, right? Because I was gonna say passion. Passion's not the right word. Like, I genuinely am impressed with how they did the first Hellblade. So good. The amount of effort. So, with all of that there is a Hellblade 2, and it already seems to look great, and has enough mystery and intensity. I'm very eager for this one, and I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with it. So yeah, I also want to hear from you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you for watching. And then when the day this comes out, of course we're playing it. Of course we are. Wow. Damn right. So see you guys in the next video. Whatever that is. Bye-bye.